Greetings everyone. In this lecture, we will go ahead and set up VMware Player and we will set up ParrotSec operating system, which we will use for this whole course. Now, you will find these links in the resources. First of all, we are going to install VMware Player. Now, in my case, the latest version is 14.0. And in your case, it may be different, but that doesn't matter at all. Please download and install the latest version. A good alternative to VMware Player is VirtualBox, and that is cross-platform as well. But I personally like to use the VMware Workstation. So it doesn't matter which virtualization software you want to use, but I would recommend to use this one for the course. VMware. Let's proceed with the installation. So it's a simple next setup, and anyone can do it themselves. Now I would recommend to install the enhanced keyboard drivers, and you can join these programs. I will just leave them as it is because this is for the demonstration purpose only. Let's click on next here and install. Now here our installation has just finished, and this is asking us to restart the system. So let's just say no at this time, and let's try to open VMware. Now this is asking you, do you want to use it for free and non-commercial use, or do you have a license for the commercial use? If you are not using VMware Workstation to host some servers to create virtual machines for some business, then you can use the first option. And for this course, you are doing it for your own. So let's choose the first option and click on continue. Now let's just click on finish. And this is the VMware Workstation Player. Now that we have this player running, we are going to install our virtual machines. The first one is the ParrotSec operating system. You will find this image in the resources. So let us go ahead and create a machine. Now you can optionally use Kali Linux if you want, or you can use any other Linux of your own choice. But I'm going to use ParrotSec for this whole course because that is a beginner friendly thing. Right here we are going to say Linux, and ParrotSec, if you can find that in this list, that's fine. But if you cannot find that in this list, use Debian. Now right here it's asking you for the location of the image. So I'm going to change the location. So I just changed the location to operating system /ParrotSec here. Let's click on next. And before that, let's rename this machine as ParrotSec. The version we are using is 3.11. So this is pretty much optional, but I like to keep everything organized. And this is 64-bit. You can name it anything you like. Let's click on next, and it is giving us a warning. So let's just click on cancel, and let's first of all move this to the original. I'm going to create a new folder, and I will say original, and I will just move this original file which we got in the resources to this folder. And now let's proceed. It is asking you what is the disk space. So I'm going to give it 100 GB, and we're going to store everything in a single file. Let's just click on next. Here we are going to customize the hardware. Let's give it at least 2 GB of RAM. So it's almost 2 GB. Let's change it. Let's give it 2 processors. Let's go to the network adapter and make sure it is on NAT. USB controller, you can actually disable that if you want, but I'm gonna put it on 2.0. Display, you can have it on auto detect, and that's fine. However, we are going to add a hard drive later. Let's just click on close and click on finish. Parrots, and now it's almost ready. Let's go ahead and edit the virtual machine settings. And this time you have the hard drive. Right here, we want to add a new hard drive. Hard drive, next. And the recommended one is fine. We're going to use an existing virtual disk. Next, let's browse our disk. And that's what the original one is. Let's click on finish. It says use existing format or convert. We can go ahead and convert it if you want, and you can even use it in the existing format. Let's convert it. And remove the older hard drive which we created in that. Just click on remove the 100 GB one which we created. So that was of no use for us. Now that we have our hard drive right here, it is working fine. Let's just go ahead and click on OK. And that is how you just set up your Parrot operating system.